The owning of exotic animals as pets has been a controversial subject over the past 50 years. There are many different pros and cons that go along with owning these types of pets. For the most part, I believe that people should not be legally permitted to own these types of animals. While there may be pros to owning these animals, I believe the cons heavily outweigh the pros. The term exotic animal includes all animals like tiger cubs, monkeys, foxes, and even bears. All the animals just listed are animals that can be legally owned as pets in the United States. The first major issue that comes along with owning these types of animals is the immediate danger to you and anyone living near these animals. Owning exotic animals is a common thing among celebrities. There have been many pictures of famous boxer Mike Tyson with a white tiger cub that he owns and brings to Las Vegas on a common occurrence. There is also the well-known story of Siegfried and Roy, who are known for having a white tiger on their stage during performances and even in their music videos. During the show, both Siegfried and Roy were mauled nearly to death by the white tiger they thought to be well-trained and under control. These issues with exotic pets weren't brought to light until the famous show Tiger King on Netflix was released. In this show, people were shown the dark side of owning these types of animals. Viewers were able to see the horrific conditions that the animals were forced to live in and the horrible food that they were fed on a daily basis. The only thing the owners cared about was the large amounts of money they would receive for selling these types of animals. When talking about a living thing, the last thing that should matter is money that you may or may not receive for that being. The main concern should be safety and the health of that animal and the people around those animals. Unfortunately, we see that safety and health take a backseat a majority of the time when discussing exotic pets, and it's a sad thing to witness. On the other side of the argument, there are some pros that come along with owning these pets. On the rare occurrences where people genuinely care about the well-being of these animals and will do just about anything to make sure they remain safe, people will take exotic animals that are still babies and save them from certain death and take them into their own homes and feed them and take care of them until that animal is able to take care of themselves. Once the animal is able to take care of themselves, the person will either release the animal back into the wild or bring them to an animal sanctuary where the animal will live a safe and healthy life. While there may be pros and cons to owning these types of animals, I hope with the information that I've shared with you today, that I'm able to convince you that owning exotic animals for the most part is extremely dangerous and harsh for the animal. I hope that you do some research and realize what is actually happening to these animals. And if you see the need, there are tons of charitable organizations that you can donate towards to save some of these animals' lives. Thank you.